recording, but I was ended with saying that it's this will be my 4th complaint on the landlord not cutting the grass. He hasn't cut the grass once this year, and when he doesn't cut it, Kelly Bunce and Steve cover down on it. So it's like they're the agents that are responsible for posing as the landlord, and often they pose as the city too. So the city won't actually come out and look or document it. They'll tell them what to do. And just kind of like everything else, they don't read a complaint. They tell them what to say. They tell them what to think about the situation and to take their word to treat me how they say to treat me. So they're covering down on a lot of these things that have to do with the yard and the grass not being cut. What part I'm trying to... Oh, yeah. So, when I got in, also on the 20th, I didn't note this. You seen in that video, or you will see in that video, that they had the same charger that they used to always plug into that, I don't know what kind of raggedy ass truck that was they had, that they used for scrapping in 2019. How they've tried to get away from all of it and establish like a new norm and want to be looked at a certain way, not for what they do and who they are. That same charger that was always plugged in that blue truck pickup, they had in the black Impala that's nearest my door. Okay. And what they were doing, if you look at my journal entries, like lately, they've been trying to, for like the amount of agencies that they have to put under a impression that's closer to my reality, how I'm normally treated and saw, versus the nasty ass picture they've been painting of me. Like, you hear me talk about this all the time, they don't want to lose what they stole, what they got from lying on me. And you know how I feel about it. If you got it from lying on me, you ain't gonna have shit at all. You'll be worse off than when you started. So they be wanting to keep this shit, and they're talking about, they're always complaining about how they're financing cars and doing stuff like that, that they weren't supposed to do, and how they messed up the economy, and how, it's a lot. And I could go into the details, but I'm pretty sure, especially those of you that pay attention to world money, you'll know exactly how this plays a part. So yeah, they had that in there, and they were suggesting that they already had that vehicle in 2019. They got it at the end of 2019. And he got his truck last year, 2020, like July, August time frame, after they sabotaged me. And they were all, I'm telling you, every time they try to change, try to claim that they're somewhere else and that they're not the ones that did what they did before, they often discuss how people are going to find out that they were sabotaging the same person over and over again, and they're going to realize that everything is irrevocable. Like, there's no way that they're going to be able to get out of this. You kind of heard that in what Marsha was saying. Like, he know I'm going to fuck his ass up. I'm going to fuck the world up. So, and that's how these dumbass Satanists are looking at it, a lot of them. But that's the shit they did it for. Like, complete chaos to, like, fuck up the economy. They did it for cars, for AMHA vouchers, for business, for houses, to get approved for loans on houses, for jobs, to pass in school. You wouldn't believe how many motherfuckers they've been putting through school from attacking me. Babies. When you, they were talking about how they were taking my eggs with magic, or allowing me to feel them take them from the clone. Earlier, before I came out here to do this video. Whew, it's way more shade up here. I hate I had to walk up into this house though, and they just got in. So, Oh yeah, my time here, they completely fucked over my days. So look, the way that I had things planned out is so that I have 3 or 4 days grace period, because something always comes up. Okay? Always got something to do. Always got something to do. And the way that the way that they did this to completely fuck me over is they played it the opposite way and put themselves under the impression that they had 3 or 4 days to fuck me over, that there was 3 or 4 days being sacrificed, and they were going to attack me with science and try to get as much done as they could. So look at it. Look at the last 3, 4 fucking days, how I haven't been able to get anything done with my phones. And a lot of it is because they're mad I went home to my apartment in between. I've only been there twice since I've been out here. Trying to maintain interest. The government is trying to maintain interest. Guy. Oh, twice last night a guy used the bathroom in the female bathroom. You know how it sounds when piss is coming from a penis or a stick. A manufactured stick. You know how it sounds. It's distinguished much different than when a female is using a toilet. The room that I'm in is room number 6. The bathroom is next to the room. The twin bed that I'm in, when you walk into the room, the twin bed that I'm in is nearest the bathroom wall. So both this desperate guy, whoever it was, the door wasn't cracked, so I don't know. But like, probably Marshall. But him and like Kia, when they go in the bathroom, they were trying to manipulate reality. And you know, I've done this before, like the flip thing, like how you can flip something and you know, what's over here will now be over here, and what's over here will now be over here. And they will claim that, yeah. I think that's it. That's all so far. Look, I haven't had no sleep, so I got a real bad attitude. I'm mad as fuck. Like, before eating breakfast, I had to go outside because I wanted to jump on them. As soon as I saw them, like at the sight of them, I wanted to harm them. Tear the whole kitchen up. I will tear I'm talking about that whole area. Completely destroy it. You thought a motherfucking guy, big strong ass guy, ran through there. Now they're all outside. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna pause. Oh, I think I might have did good in time. I don't feel like I've been out here talking that long. Maybe half hour, 40 minutes. That is long. So I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna wait till these guys go in, because they're all realizing that, you know, I've made it a point to not converse with them. When I showed up to breakfast and lunch, I had my earbuds in. Don't want to be bothered. Ain't got nothing to say to nobody. Don't try to say nothing to me. We all know what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna pause until some of them get off the porch. Most of them, let's see, 1, 2. I only see 2 now versus 5. But I'm gonna pause. I should have recorded. They had a pickup truck just come, and it stopped right there. Like, as soon as it turned the corner, it stopped way before the mailbox or the driveway. And as soon as I looked at the truck, they began to suggest that it was the landlord. Okay, I cussed them out and turned my back. So I'm back, like, now facing this way or whatever. They turned the sun up. Okay, it was an overcast. Like, it's weird. You should know by now that they're controlling the weather, and they're controlling the weather precisely. If they wanted to make it rain in one fucking spot, they could. Okay? So they turned the sun up to get me to back away from where I was. It was like that. No, this is just, they turned it up to get me to move. So when I turn around and move, I'm timing it too. I'm like, okay, they should have, I guess they backed out the situation because they never rolled past me. I turn around and here he is backing out of Terry House driveway. Got somebody on the passenger side and it took off. Oh, I think all of them have went in. Let me hurry. And I think I put a Diet Coke in the fridge, so it should be cold. She didn't say who it was, but somebody was like kind of rummaging through everyone's stuff. I had a pop missing, and that's it. But it's the cold one I was looking for lunch, so I had to drink a warm one. And I ended up giving the ginger ale away because the elder was still in bad shape. I thought she was going to die. And she was supposed to. Yeah, I heard you. I'm here though. Right. How old is she? 22 now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead. No, I'm still listening. I had the other one. I had to give you the numbers first, though. She gonna look. She gonna be paying off that, honey. Yeah, you doing the same thing already. He locked up now. When he come off? She took her credit and she bought her house. She got her house. She wasn't done. She did something right. I just have to respect the fact that because she took your bread, you want to call me and text me. That's what I'm saying about you. That's why I erased my Facebook. I